one last breakfast in the market in Tirana. Tirana has not disappointed. I absolutely love the city, the activity, the new and old. It's been a really cool place to hang out for a few days. I've been in a bit of a weird mood and I've been staying on my own, which in hindsight I probably should have stayed in a hostel with other people. But these are some clips of some of the stuff I enjoyed in Tirana. This is an installation outside the front of the art gallery. It's by a Japanese artist, but also it doubles as a climbing frame. One of the things I loved about Tirana is the old and the new together. This new building has been built around and over this old one. I went to both of the bunk art museums. This one is in the city centre and is dedicated to the secret police and their activities during the communist era. For me, just being in a bunker in the middle of the city centre was plenty weird enough. Speaking of weird, this is the famous Pyramid of Tirana. It was intended as a museum after the death of Enver to celebrate his life, but then when communism collapsed 3 years later, the museum fell into disrepair and the building, so now there's big discussions if it should be ripped down or renovated. The second bunker museum I visited was the original bunker museum, and by far the weirdest and creepiest. This bunker museum is seriously creepy. It reminds me of reading 1984. These corridors. Somewhat less stressful, but just as weird a visit was to the art gallery to see some socialist realism paintings celebrating the glorious workers. These guys' eyes looked particularly dead to me. The glorious workers and the glorious Socialist Party of Albania. I do love a bit of socialist realism artwork. All up, Tirana did not disappoint with its combination of new and old buildings, just as weird and crazy as the north of the country I've seen so far. But now it's onwards to the coast and to the south for more adventures in Albania.